Hi everybody, welcome back to another video. Today we've come to Tonbridge Castle. We're on the site of the original timber castle that was built in 1066. Now this castle here, that was the original, which I'm going to point you in the direction of where we're standing. This was built in 1066. They built cover here to shield themselves from enemy fire. I'm going to show you the curtain wall of the original castle. This curtain wall come along in 1100. Because the original timber castle that was built in 1066 was burnt down in about 1088. I think it was home to the De Clare family, if I'm not mistaken. Still well. And I know the De Clare family, the descendants of the Fitzgilberts, had a falling out with King William II, and as the punishment, King William II and his army had Tonbridge Castle, the original one here where we're standing on, which was the timber one, burnt to the ground, also with Tonbridge itself. As I said, this wall here come along in 1100s roughly. So yeah. Oh yeah, by the way, we brought Harry along. So Jo was with us for a little while, wasn't she?
Yep.
So what's happened to her today?
She's been fired again.
So Harry here's fired her again. Why have you fired her?
Because she's too bad. She's not a good actor.
She's what?
She's a terrible actor.
Well,
We have done the paperwork, now she cannot be rehired.
well, I've only just got back in her good book, so I'll let you tell her that one, yeah?
Yes.
Good. I'll let you tell her that one. So I'm gonna take you over to the 13th century castle. And down there is the River Medway. Now I'm gonna have a walk around this bit. Let's go back this way, shall we? Yeah, he's engrossed. I'm just gonna show you the views before we go down and have a walk around, because the views are quite nice here. Got Tonbridge swimming pool in the background with the outside pool, and the gorgeous views around it as well. Really is quite something along here. I say, living down here for 3 years, I know it, Tonbridge quite well. Just do a swing round and wait for Harry to come over here. Shall we do a walk around then?
Yeah.
Come on in.
Get a nice picture of you.
Yeah, try not to fall down the steps like Marshall did. You're enjoying taking the pictures, aren't you?
Yeah.
So if we go down this way. So we'll have a walk around.
Sure.
Here he comes. Down in. Go on in. I'll show you the curtain wall. As I said, this come along in about the 1100s, as that was the original site of the timber castle. They called the timber fort. There was timber, many of them was thrown up. Hundreds of these were thrown up around the country in about 1066 with the Norman Conquest. See, on some of my other videos I've done the town locks. Now I was on about especially stone lock being built from the old stone of Tonbridge Castle here. That's what happened to some of the stonework and some of this from here. So the stone lock, which James Christie built, was built from most of the rocks here and up over that way back to Tonbridge Castle, the 13th century one, which is rather quite nice. So yeah, we go a bit further around this way. You can see very castle origin. Another fine example of what once was. Sorry if the light's a bit faded on this one. Just walking you around the curtain wall, what was the wall. I don't know if you can hear that, but I think they're having a bit of a party in the background. So I'm going to take you back down this way. Now to build this, I'm going to take you down to ground level. I know to build this keep here, there was about 50,000 tonnes worth of dirt dug out to build the moat and the moat, if that's correct, which I'm pretty sure it is. You can see in the distance there also, I'll point you over there. You've got beside it an old manor house which came along in 1791, which is also nice, and I think that was built by John Hooker, which is home of Tonbridge and Malling Council now. And you can see up through the trees there's Dry Hill, Tonbridge. I'm going to get a good look at the view. The church is in the background over there, as you can see. Castle lawn here, and the flowers down over there with the cannon. I think the cannon's still there. Try and get down a few levels here, walking you down the path. I'm trying to get some more views in for you. Oh yeah, there we go. There's some more views over there. You can see. We'll go down a bit further then, shall we? As you can see the Medway here, just down there as well. Sorry about that. It's in the Medway down there.
Thank you.
Okay. And I don't know if you can see, but we do have the iconic gas tower. You can maybe just see the top of it in the background. They've taken one of them down. I think they're just trying to empty that one out so they can take that one down as well. I think there's more flats going on the site of them. Now this castle here, which was the 13th century, it's probably there when that original one was built. It had the River Medway going all the way around it. Now you can see, I'm going to walk you down there anyway, so I'll show you. As you can see, the castle is absolutely gorgeous. I've actually been in that castle. You can come and visit the castle. I'm not sure if it's open yet fully. I'm not sure how much the tickets are, but the grand hall inside, because I've been inside there, it's stunning. Let it carry down. Here's Castle Lawn, part of it. Anyway, so look back up there's a wall. As you can see, back in its day in the 13th century, I expect that was quite dominating for the enemy. That. So, in Castle Lawn. See, lovely old castle. And when it's misty and the lights are on around it, it does look quite nice. Yes, absolutely gorgeous. And I think this is Jacobine, which was added in 1791, and it was built by John Hooker, if I've got that right. Which I think I have. So I'm going to take you just around there. It's home of Tonbridge and Malling Council now. There's Harry over there just getting some pictures. So it's really nice up here. They do have events up here as well. Johnny, they do have events up here at certain times of the year, which is quite nice. Come on, young man.
What do you think
Yes.
of one of these for thumbnail? These look like.
I'm going to put you back towards. So I'm going to take you over. I think this was the water tower. This bit was, actually. I'm looking back on the old castle here. Try and get it a bit brighter for you. Sorry if the picture's coming out a bit dark. The weather's not been very good lately, has it? So I'm going to take you over here. Like I say, it's quite a nice walk. You can have a nice walk around here as well. Yeah. It's really nice up here. Sure it is, and you can see Pizza Express in the background. A bit more Tonbridge. You see the Masonic building on the end, which is Pizza Express. You can see Tonbridge Big Bridge down there where we was the other day. We've got this here. We'll walk a bit further around. I'll show you a bit more down that way, to the Medway. Yeah, and you can see just there the curtain wall as well. The water looks a bit choppy. I wonder if something's going up on the river there. Oh yeah, there we go. Something had. See a boat just going up there in the background there. See them disappearing off that way. So there's a big bridge of Tonbridge and down that way. You see it's very nice down here. The curtain wall is there as well. Not sure what that bit is there, but that's curtain wall. And you can see the curtain wall goes all the way along that way, as they used to. That is just for protection of the castle from fight against the enemy. You see over that way there's some more flats. Anyway, I say this castle here was 13th century. You see the two towers and the gatehouse. As I say, the manor house to the right, come along in 1791. It was built by John Hooker. So the castle was sitting there on its own in its heyday. The castle was actually reused for military use back in the Second World War, just in case we had invasion, which was back in the war, which would have been German invasion. So that's the last time it was used as military use, but now all kinds of events and that are held here. I'm not sure, but we might be able to get the squirrel here. You can just about see him. Yeah, it's crafty. If I get any closer to him here, bolt, he'll run off. I'll try and get a bit closer if I can, but you might be able to see him running away in a minute, or he might just sit there for me. There he is. Yep, nope. You can see him crafty. Now, see if I can get a bit closer. I'm going to push me luck too much and try and get him in. Now they're normally quite friendly. They normally come up to you and take things off your out your hands. There he goes. Oh no, getting quite close. Might be lucky. Should have bought some nuts for him. Anyway, I think we'll leave him now and continue on. Let's go and find where Harry is. There he is. There's Harry. Come in, Harry. So we shall continue on looking at the old castle. Nice bit of heritage down here. See part more of the River Medway down that way. Moving on down this way. There are some signs here as well. Oh yeah, he's gone now. He's run away. There's a bit more there. So might be lucky we can have a walk around this way. I'm going to take you around to where the moat is now. What would have been filled up with water more back then. It's not so much now. Down this way. As you can see, the curtain wall a bit better. Saying goodbye to Tonbridge Castle now and walking around and showing you a bit more of the curtain wall. Might be able to see the curtain wall a bit better from this side, hopefully. And there's the curtain wall back up to the big bridge, which is really nice. Going back to the high street. We've got this sign here. There you go, curtain wall. It just tells you all about what I've just told you. So let's move on down this way. Bath. And you can see from a distance there, that up there was quite steep. I say they had to move about 50,000 tons of dirt. I suppose it is from down here to build it up like that, which stood the old site of the timber castle back in 1066, which was burnt down in 1088. And here was the original moat. They used to go around, and we do have a duck there as well. You can hear the party in the background also. There's the duck. Let's walk you around. This video has been specially made for people that like a bit of heritage as well. I've got to keep my eye on Harry as well. He is. Yeah, he's back. As you can tell, Joe's not with me. As I think, why isn't Joe with us, Harry, again?
She's fired.
She's being fired again. Yeah, very steep castle back in them days, but most of them were. I'm going to take you up to where the castle is, which was the 13th century castle. And you can see from down here, there she is. So the water would have come up where we're standing now back in the 13th century and gone further around, and there we are. And that's Tonbridge Castle as it is today. So me and Harry would just like to say thanks for watching our video, and until the next video, see you again in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.